Radicchio is not here to please everyone. And that is exactly why it matters. Among leafy vegetables, radicchio stands apart. Deep purple leaves, white veins like marble, compact structure, and an unapologetic bitterness. It does not try to be mild. It does not hide. It confronts the palate directly. Botanically, radicchio belongs to Cicorium intubus, the chicory family. This places it alongside endive, escarole, and wild chicory. Bitterness is not an accident here. It is a defining trait, selected intentionally over centuries. Radicchio originated in Italy, particularly in the Veneto region. Early forms were closer to wild chicory. Through selective cultivation, farmers refined its shape, color, and bitterness. What emerged was not just a vegetable, but a regional identity. There are multiple types of radicchio. Chioggia is round and cabbage-like. Treviso is elongated and elegant. Castelfranco is lighter, speckled, and less bitter. Each type reflects a different balance of bitterness, sweetness, and texture. Flavor is the first lesson radicchio teaches. Raw, it is sharp, bitter, and crisp. That bitterness hits immediately, especially on the sides of the tongue. For some, it is shocking. For others, addictive. But radicchio is not meant to stay raw forever. Heat transforms it completely. When cooked, radicchio changes character. Grilling, roasting, or braising breaks down bitter compounds and releases natural sugars. The result is a deep, complex flavor, slightly sweet, smoky, and savory with a lingering edge. This dual personality is what makes radicchio powerful. Few vegetables offer such a dramatic shift between raw and cooked states. Texture plays a major role. Raw radicchio is crunchy and dense. Cooked radicchio becomes tender while maintaining structure. It does not collapse like spinach. It holds form like cabbage, but with more elegance. Culinarily, radicchio is foundational in Italian cooking. It appears in risotto, pasta, salads, pizzas, and grilled vegetable platters. In risotto, it adds bitterness that balances fat and starch. In salads, it cuts through oil and cheese. Radicchio pairs naturally with olive oil, balsamic vinegar, citrus, nuts, aged cheeses, and cured meats. It also works surprisingly well with sweetness, honey, figs, pears, and dried fruits. This pairing logic reveals something deeper. Radicchio teaches balance. It shows that bitterness is not a flaw, but a counterweight. Nutritionally, radicchio is stronger than its appearance suggests. It contains vitamin K, vitamin C, folate, and potassium. Its deep color signals the presence of anthocyanins, antioxidants associated with anti-inflammatory effects. As a member of the chicory family, radicchio supports digestion. Bitter compounds stimulate digestive enzymes and bile production. This is why bitter greens traditionally appear before or alongside rich meals. Radicchio is low in calories but high in sensory impact. You eat less, but feel more. This makes it valuable in mindful eating patterns. Agriculturally, radicchio is demanding. It requires cool temperatures and careful timing. Some varieties undergo forcing, a process where harvested plants are regrown in darkness to improve texture and color. This labor-intensive process is why authentic Italian radicchio is highly valued. It is not mass-produced casually. It is cultivated with intention. Visually, radicchio is dramatic. Purple-red leaves with stark white veins create contrast naturally. On a plate, it draws the eye immediately. It makes simple dishes look deliberate. Culturally, radicchio represents a European attitude toward food. Flavor is not simplified. Palates are trained. Children learn bitterness early. Pleasure comes from complexity, not sugar. In modern global cuisine, radicchio has become a symbol of culinary maturity. It signals confidence. Choosing radicchio means you are not afraid of flavor. The biggest mistake with radicchio is treating it like lettuce. It is not a neutral base. It is an ingredient with opinions. Overdressing it or hiding it ruins its purpose. Another mistake is avoiding bitterness entirely. Bitterness is part of human taste for a reason. It sharpens, cleans, and balances. Radicchio does not comfort. It challenges. It teaches. It reminds us that food is not only about pleasure. It is about contrast. It is about awareness. Radicchio turns eating into an act of attention.